Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Now in this video I'm going to tell you how to deploy and how to host your web application, your web project. Here we are using the Firebase for deploying our project. So this is very easy and it's free of cost. There are only 4 steps to follow and it is very simple. I'll show you how to do this. And this is the project which I created in my last video. So this is very simple project. It doesn't contain any content here. It has only the few links which I created in my last video. You can see it. There's no much content in this. So yes, I'll better show you once. I'll run it in my local host once. Then you can see what all are there in this project. NG, yes, you have to give for run. NG is nothing but the short form of Angular, that's it. And S is for serve, so that it serves your project output. Let's wait for some time now. Yes, it got served now. So here we have this in localhost 4200 port. So I'll just go to the Chrome here and I'll just type localhost 4200 and give enter. So see, this is the content inside that project. So this is very simple project. There is nothing inside this actually till now. So in future videos we'll generate the content and we'll generate a project. So for time being, I'll show you like what is hosting and what all the steps to be followed while you're hosting your project using Firebase. So that is very simple. Now I'll just press Ctrl C so that it opens the new terminal line. And then first step for your hosting is you have to install the Firebase tools first. So that I'll give the command as npm install -g is nothing but globally and Firebase tools. There'll be some tools for Firebase, no, like Firestore, real-time database, authentication, and many functions and all. So those tools will be installed first in your npm packages. So let's wait for that. Actually, the steps are very easy, but the installation time and the running time are only a bit more, or else it just takes around 5 to 10 minutes for hosting your app. That's it. You don't worry about those warnings, so that is neglectable actually. Though those are not a big problem. So let's ignore that. But be careful. Don't interrupt while it's installing or running. You don't again press Control C and all so that it gets terminated and then you will get errors in your further steps. So be careful. Be patient. Don't interrupt them. Let's wait for some time so that it get installed properly. Then there'll be no problems like in the future steps and all. Let's wait, no problem. It's installing. Don't get panicked. Let's wait for some time. This hosting part is very easy using your Firebase, but you won't get the common name here. That is like you have some websites, like you have seen some websites with .com, .in, and all after their project name. So that common name will not get here. You'll get a link. You'll get a universal link so that you can open using that link. You can open your project from any device anywhere in this world. So that is only the drawback here. For getting the common name, you have to use like other sources. So let's see about that in our next videos. So for time being, now in this video, I'll show you how to host using Firebase. So once I complete, you'll get understand what is happening here. Actually, you can use that link as well, but since everyone can't recognize it, like the common people can't use that link frequently every time, so that we are for that purpose we are using the common name like .com and all. So I'll show you like what's happening here. See, now it got installed. Now what you have to do is that just do Firebase init in it, so that it again installs some other packages, and then it asks for the rules and all. Yeah, I'll show you. See, now it is asking like before you start, keep in mind you are initiating within an existing Firebase project directory. In my last video, I've shown you how to create your Firebase account, and how to create a project in your Firebase. And in some other video, I've also shown you like how to connect your Firebase to Visual Studio Code. Please visit those videos as well. I'll give the link in my description box. And then after that you have to follow these steps. So make sure your Firebase project is connected to your Visual Studio project, like the Visual Studio project which I am doing now. So be careful with that. Now I'm ready to proceed. Just I'll press Y. That's it. Enter. Now it's asking like what are the functions you'll use. Real-time database, Firestore, functions, hosting, storage, and storage is place where it stores some files and images. Functions is something which sends the mails and all. So now at present I've not used any of these in my Firebase. So what I'll do, I'll not select any of this. I'll just only select the hosting part, that is hosting, configure files for Firebase hosting, and set up git action deploys. I'll just use this option. So for that you have to, for selecting that you have to use your arrow marks, arrow mark keys, and for selecting you have to use space and then enter. I'll just use that option here. See, now it is asking me for public directory, where this public directory is nothing but the output path. So what path that the public can see your project. So that one you will get it in your angular.json file. If you open, see here the output path, you will have your output path. For you have to copy only this one, that is dist/demo. Copy this and then paste it here. Okay, so you just type it dist/demo. Yes, now you can't paste it, you just copy and you just type it there. So now it is asking for configuring a single page app. Yes, we need that because we are using Angular only for single page application. So we need that. So I'll press enter. Then it is asking for deploys with GitHub. At present, we don't need that. So I'll just uh, type N and overrides. So you just give y at your starting point and then you can give n. No, now it's configuring your Firebase JSON and Firebase SRC here. Let's it will do that, no problem. Now what you have to do is that you have to build your project. Now in this step you have to build it. See ng build, then give enter. When you build it, the commands which you give, like the changes which you make in your HTML, CSS part and all, that will be builded once so that it you will get the output properly. So that is the reason if you make any changes, first build your project and then host it. You can host it how many times you want. See, now in my project, I don't have anything. I have only those two links. So this is not a perfect project to host, I know. But for this, I'm just showing you simply like how to host it. Now I can again make some changes in my project and then I'll again build the project and then I'll host it. You can host it as many times as you want, no problem. So now it builded my project. Now what I'll do, I'll just give Firebase deploy, PLOY. So your project will be deployed now. And sorry, Firebase deploy. So be careful with your spellings. It will deploy now and you'll get your hosting link. That's it. Only 3 to 4 steps. That's all. Yes, deploy complete. So see now you have your this is your console, the Firebase console. Don't worry about that. See, this is your hosting URL. So just copy this link and then go to your browser. In your browser, anywhere, just here also you can give and press enter. You'll get your app here. See, that's done. The hosting part is done. Uh, don't be that because it's in my system only it's running. No, you can even use this link what you got, the hosting URL what you got. You can use this in your mobile and you can see your project what you have created, and you can use anywhere, any system in this world, and you can see your project. So don't worry about that. But the only drawback here is, see here the link is like it's very complicated. Not only you will be knowing this link address, and common people will not know that. So for that you want it to be like, since my project name is demo, I want it to be demo.com, so that anyone in this world can very easily come to my site and just view my project. So it's very easy for anyone to come, but it's very hard for everyone to what to have this link and to remember this link. So what you have to do, you can go to another sources and you can ask for your common names like demo.com, demo.in. That is that you can do it, and it will be the paid version. For now, I've used the Firebase and I've generated this link. I've hosted the project. This is the free version. So you no need to pay any money. This is very free version. Only need you have to only follow these steps properly. That's it. So that's all in this video. I've shown you how to deploy your project and how to host your project. So this is very simple. In my further videos, I'll just move on with my commands. So I'll just show you now. I'll just show you, like, if you do any changes in your project, then what happens. See, what I'll do is that I'll just give another header here, and I'll give welcome to the world. I'll give this here itself. H1. Welcome to the world. Don't worry about this. And yes, I've just added something here so that to show you, only to show you, I've just added something here. Now what you do, you no need to again you again need to install the tools and again use Firebase init command here. You just build your project. Just build your project and deploy your project. That's it. Only these two steps are enough while you are deploying your project later wise. While you're doing it for the first time, you follow all those steps which I showed you before perfectly, then you will get your app. So now I'll just build it and I'll just deploy it. That's it. You can host your project using Google Drive as well, I think, but that won't support your database. Like in case in your project you are using some database, like if you can connect your SQL as well as to your Vision Studio project. So that is also there. If you use SQL for your database or if you use Firebase for your database, those data cannot be hosted here. Only the content in your project will be hosted using that when you are hosting your app using Google Drive and all. So they can't host your data and all. So be careful while hosting. So I've just built my app. Now I'll just deploy it. Yes, it's deploying now. Mhm. Yes, it's done. So this link won't change. As many times as you host, this link won't change. So now I'm not going to again copy this and again type this. I'll just go here. I'll just refresh my page. See, now you can see welcome to the world. So that's it. When you make changes, you just build and then deploy. That's it. It's very easy. So that's all for this video. I think this video has helped you so much. So please subscribe to my channel so that I'll get encouraged to do more videos like this. So thank you for this video. Thank you.